Hello everybody, my name is Katie and welcome back to my channel, and for today's video I'm going to be doing a DIY easy Squid Game Player 67 costume. So I hope you enjoy this video and let's just go ahead and get started to show you how I made this. So I bought my sweatshirt and my sweatpants from Forever 21. They were from the men's section and they were 20 bucks each, which is more than I wanted to spend. Unfortunately, it just happened that I really wanted to get it fast. Online, there is a promo though. You can buy two for $30, so I'd recommend doing that if you're wanting to make this costume and you want to save $10 because you don't need it right away. And also I will leave the links in the description box below so you can just access them pretty quickly online. The online version though is women's. I wasn't able to find men's, but I could have just been totally missing it. But what I am doing here is I'm just taking some regular tape and I am marking where I want my number to be. And so I decided to be player 67 because my hair looks the most like hers, so I figured I could replicate her the best. So yeah, I just kind of marked with tape and I tried it on and made sure that it was in an area where I wanted it while it was on. And then to make life easier, I went on my computer and then I typed out 067 in the font Arial, bolded, size 200. The bottom one I did just in case the top one was a little bit too big, but I did end up using the top one and not the bottom one. So then I just cut out the 0, 6, and 7. And then I just went ahead and placed that where I wanted it to be and traced it with my thin, fine-lined Sharpie. I then moved on to the arms of the jacket, and there is a stripe that goes down not quite to the elbow. It's kind of like mid-upper arm. So once again, I just tried it on and I had my roommates help me kind of figure out where it should end while it was on me, since that's kind of hard to do on yourself. And then so I just made my stripe about 5 centimeters wide. I found that to be the easiest way to do it. And it's about 1 centimeter away from the line towards the right and then 4 centimeters towards the left. And I just repeated that process on both sides of the arms. Then after that, I went ahead and took my sweatpants and I did the same thing. I just made a 5 centimeter line on the sweatpants, and this time I made it 2.5 centimeters from either side because the line was already centered. And then I just marked that point along down the line all the way across the pants, and I did this on both sides. And then I just played a little game of connect the dots, and I connected the dots together so I formed a nice little line so I could easily paint on this stuff later. So once I finished doing that, it is now paint time. So I got this fabric paint from Michael's. It wasn't that expensive. I think it was like $2 per thing. I bought 2 of them just to be safe. And then I just took my paintbrush and started painting. At this point, I really wish that I had painter's tape because that would make my life a lot easier. So actually, funny story, I texted, or actually my roommate did because I was busy filming on my phone. My roommate texted our GroupMe for our floor in this building and asked if anyone has painter's tape, and our RA did. So thank you very much for the painter's tape because that made my life so much easier and it did not take nearly as long to finish painting all of these stripes. So in total, I just did 6 coats of paint, which was a lot. Like, it took a while, but the fun thing was I just got to let it dry, and then I kind of got like a break between studying and then painting and then studying and then painting and then studying and then painting. So it was just nice to have kind of a break in that. So yeah, I just did these for both the pants and the arms, and I just switched back and forth and let one dry while I was painting another one. And then periodically you'll see me grab a hairdryer. I was just like kind of trying to speed up the process here. I just took my iPad, read some notes, and then kind of air dried while reading. So yeah, just some fun college technique there. So then after the arms and the legs are completely painted, I went ahead and worked on the 67. So I just painted over that outline I made earlier, and I just painted over it. I think it ended up being 6 times as well. I kind of lost count. But yeah, I just did that, and that made the numbers really nice and easy thanks to that stencil. And then after that, I took off all of the painter's tape, and that was really satisfying. So I'll just go ahead and let you watch that satisfying business. now that my costume is finished, it is time to work on my quote-unquote appearance question mark. So I wanted to get my hair trimmed anyways, but it even fits because 67's hairstyle is shorter than my hair currently is. I didn't really cut it much though. I just kind of did a trim. And then so thank you, Lauren, for helping me out with that. And then you can go ahead and watch this nice little time lapse of her cutting my hair. After I got my hair cut, I blow dried it because it was still wet from me wetting it, because you're supposed to cut your hair wet. So I blow dried it, and then Lauren helped me curl my hair, and that was really nice because it provides some volume, which is needed because 67's hair is very voluminous. It's not really curly, but it'll do. It's close enough. And plus it'll make my hair a little bit shorter anyways. So that just kind of all works out there. So finally, I wanted to see if I could get freckles on my face because she has freckles. So we kind of just tried to do that with eyeshadow and a brush, but it didn't really work out because the freckles were way too big. So we were just like, well, oh well, it's fine. We don't need freckles. So that's the end of the costume though. But if you do have something better to make freckles, or if you already naturally have freckles, like there you go, you're good to go. But yeah, that's basically my costume here. And here are some nice little detail shots that you can enjoy. Thank you so much for watching this week's video. If you liked it, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Also, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below because I post videos every single Sunday, and I hope to see you back again next week. Bye.